Ride along, motherfuckers.
Turn up the headphones a little bit, Wally. Fuck it, yeah. I keep this shit from the middle, grab that L6 wing. Right before I tear this Henny bottle up and spark the green. Young niggas all across the globe just tryna get some green. Focus up and stay persistent, this shit closer than you think. Protect my energy, I never let them intervene. We all gon' get shit bustin' when it's time to play the scene. But we need way more execution when it's time to follow dreams. So I gotta execute, cause this shit closer than you think.
So the rules are, if there's not a majority, like if somebody doesn't get 50% of the delegates, then they basically there's like another vote and there's like super delegates that can vote, and they're all gonna go for the.
I was
answering a question.
Damn, bro. Brett can't help himself,
I
son.
simply was answering a question to an inquisitive podcast.
Jay's eyes
host.
glaze over.
Oh my
Anything that's like
gosh,
remotely boring.
dude.
Like, have you ever seen the movie The Deer Hunter?
No.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Son, you like MSNBC with legs, bro, for real. It's like you just walking around fucking. Welcome, Ride Along Nation. This is the Ride Along podcast where we like two A's in the name. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here, Mr. E.J. Watson.
Dr. Ride Along.
Dr. Ride Along himself, yep. This is, and then we have, Senior...
Nurse Ride Along.
Nurse. You CNA Ride Along.
Sure.
Mick Kelly.
Whatever.
And then we brought our first patient in, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, MSNBC with legs. You've heard him trying to woke people to death at Trixie's or sometimes.
Ooh, get him back.
I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, the guy who has the third most listened to episode of all podcasts named Ride Along, ladies and gentlemen, Brett Mercer.
What's up? I'm the patient this time. I got coronavirus. What's up?
We'll cure you.
All right, who am I up against for number 1 and number 2?
What do you mean?
In terms of listeners?
Ron Taylor, number 1, and Johanna's Meltdown.
But that
number 2.
That title alone is unfair. People are going to listen to that.
Dude, I was thinking about that today. If we name the podcast Carolyn Says the N-Word,
yeah,
it would have thousands of listens.
Yeah. Or just name it the N-Word.
Yeah.
And not the N-Word, but the N-Word.
Yeah.
I think you guys are discovering clickbait.
Yeah.
I hate when he makes us feel stupid.
He does this all the time, dude.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I'm just saying.
We was having some debates yesterday.
Yeah, what were they about?
All right, so
let's.
We started having a discussion. I forget. I was kind of sauced up. It was a lot of fun.
I was as well.
But wouldn't you know that the man who believes that the Earth is flat also thinks that Donald Trump is a quote good businessman?
I don't think he's a good one. I think he's a great one.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that hilarious, Nick?
So now.
Nick, you the mediator now?
Yeah, I'm the mediator.
All right, let's go, bro. Put your punching bags on. I'm going to knock this nigga out.
I'm going to try to be fair and square. Now, what do you mean? What is a good businessman?
Okay, so
by good, you don't mean moral, right?
He's not a good.
You're talking about he made money.
He made money. He has successful business ventures.
Okay, something everybody knows. Now, Brett, I know that one of your points is going to be that his dad started him off with a certain amount of money. What was that amount of money?
$14 million.
$14 million. Now, EJ, do you think if you were to start with $14 million,
I could flip that into... Absolutely.
Yeah, I think you'd be a better businessman than Donald J. Trump, President of the United States.
You'd have more than 14 million by now.
That's the only thing. My only rebuttal to that is mad niggas that went to the NBA and got $14 million, and now them niggas is working at Walgreens because they blew through it.
Well,
so
that's because of hip hop rap music.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. Donald Trump was in some of them videos.
Yeah,
he was, dude. He was in a lot of.
Trump was in them. Trump was at the parties, bro. For real.
He was
in a Method Man video, bro. You think he won?
Method Man skit. Have you listened to that yet?
Nah, I haven't.
Oh man, it's funny as hell.
All I'm saying, okay, so yes, he started with a stipend from his father.
He also started with a whole business, or like a whole apartment complex upon apartment complex.
Is that a part of the $14 million, or is that in the assets, or is that just like?
I mean, it's
He bought one apartment complex.
Either way.
no. He got all of his money from his dad. His dad had a bunch of apartment complexes. As soon as he got out of college, he just gave him the business, and also about $14 million.
So let me ask you this: Were these Donald Trump towers? Were those around when Donald Trump received his $14 million?
No, he kind of got grandfathered into the Manhattan real estate market by his father. I don't know if he had buildings or anything like that, but he
had connections, so he knew what plot of land to put his skyscraper on.
Yeah, it's not hard to be like, hey, if I put if I own a building in Manhattan, I'm going to make a lot of money passively on that.
Okay, sure, but I'm just saying
that's a smart businessman move, dude.
So you would say that's what a good businessman does?
I suppose, yeah.
Oh.
I suppose, but if
What EJ's saying, I think, is that he took that $14 million
and he didn't lose it.
And regardless of how we look at him, because if we're listening to him talk to us, we're thinking, this guy's not convincing me of anything. This guy's a fool, right? You can say the coronavirus thing is going great, we're containing it, but it's like, he's full of shit.
Right.
Or anything he says, like, we're all smart enough where we look at him, we know he's full of shit. But somehow he did turn that $14 million into
being the president.
Being a billionaire. But it's a lunacy. It's fucking, nobody wants that money.
We don't know how much money Donald Trump has.
This nigga got $26 in his account, but he got.
We do know how many businesses he's had that have failed.
He's had a lot of failed
businesses. A steak business. What else?
3 casinos
in
Atlantic City.
3.
How do you fucking lose money on a casino?
I don't know.
That's true, dude.
You spend too much on things that make it look like you're a billionaire, like gold-plated fucking like babies pissing into fountains and like his fucking like artwork of himself. Yeah.
Dude, how do you lose money on a fucking casino? It is designed for you.
Dude,
you have to be so good of a bad businessman.
Yeah.
You have to make
incredibly bad, a uniquely bad businessman.
What's successful?
EJ's point is more
yeah.
bottom line. He's more football oriented, like where it's like you're thinking like if somebody's talking shit about saying that Tom Brady isn't the best quarterback of all time, EJ's probably argument, I'm guessing, would be like, how many rings does he have?
Yeah.
How many rings does he have? You're not looking at all the things he did to get there or how he did it or whatever, or the circumstances beforehand. You're saying, like, bottom line, Donald Trump, look what he has. How are you going to say he's a bad businessman, right?
That's exactly, yeah. What's wrong with that?
And your argument is more so...
You're like, but Peyton Manning fucking...
that is a good impression of you.
Drew Brees actually has more passing yards if you look at the stats. Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders, vote for Bernie.
This is slander. Number one, I have never said the words Peyton Manning in rushing yards. You take that back, EJ.
Yeah. That I'll give you. I was like, I said Drew Brees. I was like, Brett has no idea who that is.
I kind of know who Drew Brees is.
Yeah.
He's
He owns
white guy.
Resorts.
Yeah, quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know.
I listen to country music. Yeah.
So to that argument, you can't really say that he isn't a successful businessman, right? Yeah, I know. It's hard to say
because what is a successful businessman? Is it making money or is it taking out a bunch of loans and running away from the people that you?
Right. How much is he in debt? We don't know.
Yeah,
I think a lot of business take out loans and finesse their way around, taxes and shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, taking out, loans, he can't get a loan from a lot of places in the United States, so he has to go overseas to do that kind of shit because he just fucking hasn't paid back, loans.
Right, and there's stories of him not paying his workers, the people who actually build the buildings and shit.
Yeah, there were. I've heard those stories. I'm like, damn.
I was reading today in preparation for this, doing a little bit of research, and there was a point. I think it was in the height of him kind of coming onto the national scene as a billionaire playboy. They were saying he was losing something around like $14,000 an hour, or like something like. He was like losing. He's been losing money according to this. Like he released one of his tax returns from like the mid '90s or some shit, and they're like, turns out he's lost more money than anybody else on record.
Damn.
Anybody else on record at the time, and that's.
So then, how did he?
Well,
so
that's like how Brett Favre has the most interceptions.
exactly.
Because
I love how you're football translating this. This is nice.
You know what I'm saying?
This is nice.
It is.
'cause
It's like Brett Favre has the most interceptions of all time, but he's known as like the fucking
one of the best
greatest
ever.
quarterbacks.
Yeah.
It's because he had the most
touchdowns.
throws.
The throws.
Attempts.
He had a lot of pass attempts, pass yards, and just like Donald Trump. So like, yeah, I guess those would be considered his interceptions, is his failed casinos and his tax returns not being shit.
Oh, I see. You're saying he has had a lot of other ventures that
Didn't work.
Yeah.
He's done so
Would
much.
you say
that
he has more that has worked or hasn't worked?
I don't know.
And
It's an unfair way to word it, though, because he started with. We got to remember, he did start with $14 million.
Niggas can blow 14. You can buy 3 Bugattis and you down to 1 million, bruh. You can blow through 14, bruh. You can. You can blow through 14, G.
Yeah, you can blow through it pretty easily.
That's
but
an eighth man on the Chicago Bulls, bruh. $14 million, bro. That is a nigga that is 22 years old from fucking Cherokee, Indiana. That can hoop. You can blow through that bitch, bro, on some hoes.
Mercer, if you don't mind, let me say one more thing before I want to hear your opinion. Okay, so if you're looking at it like I'm ignorant when it comes to stuff like this, and it's like if I look at accounting, I don't get what accounting is all about. I don't just understand why it's not just what did you spend that year and what did you make that year, and then deduce it, right?
Yeah.
But I know there's a lot more factors in between. If you're looking at EJ's point of view, where it's like he started with 14 million, he's got billions of dollars now. I know, granted, we don't know exactly, but assets wise, he at least has $1 billion. If you're looking at his point of view, you gotta admit that, shiesty or not,
He's
annoying and dumb or not, somehow he fucking did it.
He did
and he
it.
made but like I don't want to agree with him.
Hey, do you think Trump got bodies?
yeah,
You mean like he killed somebody?
I think he's got shooters. He's got like mob ties and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think every billionaire has killed at least one person.
Yeah, for fun. It's like there's like in like Manhattan
initiation.
and Washington D.C. It's like an axe throwing lane, but it's really just a place where you go and kill a guy. It costs like $2 million and there's a password and they all wear fucking animal
throwing.
hats.
It's like
Yeah.
throwing in Detroit. They're just fucking.
It's an old New York tradition.
He makes like construction workers play Russian roulette against each other.
Yeah.
And dies and they bet.
Yeah, they just watch it from like a box seat. And just like
I'm picturing
shit.
more like a Wall Street, like people are betting like crazy energy all around. But like, so what is your argument to that? Because I'd really love to.
Nick agrees with me, and he don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it comes down. Yeah, that's
Okay.
what it is. You agree with me
Because
and you
he wouldn't
don't
sell
want to.
me shit. That's what it is.
Donald
It's
Trump
like,
can sell you whatever the fuck he want. Nick.
No,
You
dude.
just on the strength of the president of the United States being in your face, you're not gonna fuck. It's hard to say no to stage time, dude. You fucking you think you're gonna say no to Donald Trump's face if he's like, here, buy this for $100? You're gonna be fucking. Oh damn, I don't know if I got 100, bro. Like
I'd probably shake his hand and be like, "You didn't fool me," and then let him go. That's probably what I'd say to him.
Yeah.
your heart would be beating so fast if Donald Trump. If Donald Trump was
Anybody's
on this podcast,
would. He's the president. We hear about him all the time. Yeah.
I would ask him directly to his face why he went back on his promise to jail Hillary Clinton. I was like, you promised me that you'd put together a special task force to get her indicted.
Along
and her
with
whole
the 70
family.
other things he promised.
Yeah.
right, dog. I would love to hear his like stories of like before he started trying to be like all presidential and like.
When did that happen? I haven't been around for him trying to be president.
Nah, but you know what I mean. Like he's like, I wouldn't be around for them times where he was just like doing blow and fucking
He's grabbing him by the pussy.
and
yeah.
grabbing bitches by the pussy. I'd be like, nigga, how many pussies you grab, G? Like
Man, he's like he's
blew
like
that shit out
Epstein
of
connected.
proportion.
He's like boys with Epstein.
Epstein is. I always get Epstein and Weinstein confused.
Oh, Epstein is the child sex island guy.
That's the dude who didn't kill himself, right?
Right.
Quote,
Right.
quote, quote.
Right. That's the guy who, like, yeah, I mean, like, it's just like the billionaires or perceived billionaires, people within that class, like, live completely disconnected from the lives that you and I live. And I know that because
Absolutely,
I've heard it on cool podcasts.
Dude, they
I
drink
just know.
blood for sure.
And it's like,
Yeah,
dude,
it costs
it's
$50,000.
it's
That's
fucking insane, dude.
we was talking about this shit last night. It was like Dan Gilbert probably got a bottle of wine that can change the comedy scene, bro.
Yeah.
You could literally revolutionize comedy in Detroit if he like sells a bottle of wine in his house. It's probably costs like $120,000,
He's not doing well.
like
He's
health wise.
sick, yeah.
Yeah.
I know from his mother.
I feel like any billionaire that gets sick, it's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Y'all be feeling that shit? Like
Yeah.
it's like you got he had a stroke and was like good like 3 days later, bro.
Right.
That's like the 5th leading cause of death or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And this nigga just ate a stroke, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I'm like, if motherfuckers get sick, like fucking what's his face, the Apple dude, Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
Somebody killed him.
He killed himself.
You think he killed himself?
Yeah, I mean not really, but he got like he got cancer. He got the cancer diagnosis, and then like refused all treatment except for just eating raw foods.
He was in California for too long.
Yeah,
He's eating raw foods. That's all he was doing.
well, to try and beat his cancer. He didn't do any chemo. Didn't do any like treatment.
You know
He
why?
just-
Because he probably ain't stick to his diet. That shit hard, bro. He was like, I'll have a cheat day today.
No, but that's the opposite of what you're saying, though. You're saying like you're saying basically, without saying it, that billionaires have enough money where they know some doctor who can like say you get the coronavirus, right?
Them
And
niggas
you're a
got the limit,
billionaire.
yeah.
That you like, or like the Magic Johnson with AIDS situation.
Yeah.
There's a thought out in the public that if you have enough money, you can pay to be cured from diseases.
Or you can just pay for top-notch treatment that
Yeah.
other people can't afford. So it's like maybe you still have the disease, but you're not going to die like poor people die because I
Okay.
got the best doctor giving me the best, the best. Like there's the best we can get, and then there's another notch. Like
Yeah.
that we'll never even see because it's like
And that's the way it
Each
should be.
pill costs
And with that, let's go to
400,000.
Bernie Sanders. Let's talk
That's the way it should be.
No, that's not the way it should be. But like, okay, so everybody should have health care. Agreed. It should be a right.
We get
now,
political
do they
today.
deserve the best health care? Like that?
What's the difference between the best and the worst?
I don't know. I don't. That's the same with lawyers. I never understood why one lawyer is better than the other.
I mean, you
It's
can
just the law.
You
know?
can know the law and argue the law in ways that are convincing that you can. Yeah, I can understand being a good lawyer, but like a good doctor is like, did the guy die?
Right. So
There's
okay.
no,
So
like,
how,
oh, that-
how
he
do
did
they
it.
get the best treatment? How do the billionaires get the best treatment?
I
What does
don't-
that
because
mean?
they have cutting edge research, cutting edge.
That would be like the lawyer that's got the cutting edge. Like he read the fucking.
He read the new edition.
I don't know about.
Yeah, you
I
read
don't
the
know.
new edition.
new edition of the law. book.
Oh yeah.
But I think it's kind of like in reality, I think it's reversed from that. So I think it's like it's not that being rich gives you the best health care options. It makes you able to afford it, you know.
Sure.
But the less money you have, the less able you're to like go to the doctor.
Like this nigga Kobe, fucking tore his. He did some. I think this was when he tore his Achilles. It might have been. But these motherfuckers are like flying to Germany to like this like new cutting edge surgery that
Right.
like it might not be on the market yet. That's the type of shit that they have
Yeah.
access
Yeah.
to. So that's what I mean. That's what I mean when they
Yeah,
say the
yeah.
best is like this doctor has been working underground for 40 years trying to make a limitless pill.
Yeah, like say that whatever that surgery is called, or like that machine is called like XX gamma ray, right?
Yeah.
You ask a doctor here where some poor person is going to, and he'd be like, "What the XX gamma ray? What is that? I don't
Exactly.
even know about
Yeah.
that. Is that in
Right.
the new edition
Right.
It's
of
kind of
Grey's
like
Anatomy?"
if you get a desk job somewhere,
gamma
there's going to be
ray.
places that have like, you know, old ass shitty computers, and you know, new computer. And another place would have like super new computers that essentially do the same thing. But if you want like the precision and the least amount of like extra, extra damage that you do in like a surgery or whatever. Like I feel that's my impression of the whole thing is like you go to those doctors because of the technology.
Yeah.
And
They got the best fucking shit, and that's why motherfucking the nigga from Apple, and I think Steve Jobs. I keep forgetting his fucking name.
Yeah, man.
My point is
He
that
just-
a poor person shouldn't be able to go to the XX gamma ray one. They should just get the doctor that doesn't even know about it yet, right? But they should have that doctor for free.
They should have.
You can't just give them the German. You can't just fly them out.
So if you want the best, you got to
Germany
pay
has
for
national
it.
health care.
Do they?
Yeah.
They
I think
do?
people fly to
Why
America.
are they still treating our billionaires?
Yeah, I don't know, but it's like, I don't know, like how.
I'll take your last one.
Yeah, it's just, it's fucking crazy, you know. Of course,
Yeah.
Of course, like, should they deserve? Should everyone deserve the best healthcare? Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
yeah. That's like Medicare as a thing is just like, it's as a program. It's basically taking all of the things like you're talking about, like, oh, you need like a very specific surgery, or you have a specific disease that's going to cost a lot to help, but the person who's only going to go to get like a physical one time a year, like that is like balanced out with like, it's fucking weird and complicated, but it's like just because it's like a pool of money that everyone pays into and it gets distributed like evenly,
Right.
instead of like the way that it is now, where it's like if you try to buy like insurance or whatever and you have like a pre-existing condition or whatever, they'll be like, all right, well, this is going to cost a lot of
Trillions.
fucking money.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know,
It's gonna cost you a ton.
and that's just the deal with insurance. I mean,
If I tried to go buy my own insurance right now, it would cost me so much money.
yeah, dude,
Do you think that's right or no?
Huh?
Do you think that's fair or no?
I don't think that's fair at
it's
all.
fucked, man.
I think it's fucked.
How
Yeah.
can somebody like we were talking about this last night? Like you ran into like this is it autoimmune disease, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Like as soon as you started seeing symptoms of that, like
Yeah.
It's just weird to see that there's like I'm going to buy insurance and then like they hear, oh, it's an autoimmune disease. This dude comes in, he can barely even fucking walk. He's fucking weak as hell, and these dudes are in a meeting like rubbing their hands together like, oh,
Yeah.
we're about to fucking cash in.
If he
on
wants
this
his
fucking on this dude who's like I literally at that point thought I was fucking dying, and I have to go to you, and they're just like, oh, we're about to make so much money off this guy.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucked up. So then I go to the doctor. What's happening? They're fucking, fucking. I mean, I guess that's not in the insurance's favor when they're just fucking ordering tests and all that shit. But like,
It's not in their favor for sure.
but still, like, I don't
And
know.
I don't blame them for trying to be cheap as shit, but they should be forced to.
They should be forced to what?
They should be forced to, like, if EJ walked in with his autoimmune disease, they should be forced to still cover him. Maybe at a little bit of a lesser rate, or maybe make you pay a little bit more or something. But like,
why am I paying more than a person like?
It's fucking inhumane.
You like how can you raise the prices on like if Stephen Hawking rolls fucking in, they're like, oh,
Right.
this is a gold mine right here. Like it's like, oh, like why is his rates higher, bro? Like,
because there's more likely a probability that they're gonna have to pay money to him.
pay money to Stephen Hawking?
Yeah,
How?
because he has more of a. He's not a healthy athlete walking in. He's not a healthy looking person walking in.
Hey, speaking of Stephen Hawking, this girl yesterday at Trixie's, she's trying to work out a bit on me, I guess. You know what I'm talking about? The little fucking annoying blonde chick? I shouldn't say she's annoying. She might listen to this.
He already said it.
I already said it. Whatever.
Who I don't remember who that is.
Anyways.
Well, anyway, she was like, so I think Stephen Hawking's hot. And I was just like, oh, God.
Oh, shut up.
I was like, you're working out a bit right now, dude. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, because I think she's been
You
trying to
better
think
be.
about comedy or whatever. But it was just like, all right, I'm gonna walk.
Did you
away.
listen to the punchline?
There was no. There's just that's her whole thing. I think Stephen Hawking's hot. I'm like, you don't mean that. You think
She likes his personality.
You think
Yeah.
being rich. You think a nigga with money is hot. That's how low bitches will stoop.
That's the definition. I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Yeah. So if you
But she ain't messing with the walking.
Stephen Hawking.
you ain't messing with no walkie with no.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very. But what
Yeah,
is it
man.
about?
Just like the
it's evil, dog.
Yeah, commodifying like people suffering is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is.
It's fucking crazy.
You word it like that.
And like I don't, I bought private insurance and it's like it doesn't do anything. It basically, if I fucking have if I get my fucking head cut off, it'll then be like worth it. But now it's literally just like
This nigga gotta get the
They'll buy your
guillotine.
casket.
yeah, right. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like
Yeah, it's fucked up. I was telling Brett last night. I was like, yeah, it's so fucked up that like I got denied Social Security. I got denied Social Security like disability or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's just fucking crazy, dude. That like I was out of work for fucking 4 months. Y'all saw me. I couldn't even fucking get on a comedy stage without help.
That's ridiculous, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't. Like I was fucking bad. Like I needed people to help me up. I was out of work for 4 months. I'm already kind of a skinny dude, and I lost 30 pounds of that. Well, you know what I mean? Like it's just, and then some people just saw some paperwork and was like, nah.
Yeah,
Your
and
paperwork,
it's like
you're a number.
Yeah.
And you got coverage through Medicaid.
Medicaid,
Yeah, and that's like a government program.
Yeah.
That is basically like
Socialism.
health insurance or it's the
it's
insurance.
it's the projects for health.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like I'm in the health projects pretty
Right.
much. I'm living in fucking Cabrini Green.
And that's fucking like, dude, like that kind of shit. Like, fucking Republicans for the longest time are always trying to like cut that shit out and like get it like, because they
all the people that be trying to cut that shit out, man, this shit ain't never happened to them, bro. Like
I know.
It's always about money over like humanity. Like the
Yeah.
idea
Yeah.
of like
That's
how
simple.
they don't want the oil, like they don't want green energy. It's always because we're gonna lose the jobs of the coal factory.
No,
it's like learn to code. No, I'm just kidding. But
it's all, you can always trace back this propaganda to large like think tanks that are working and completely funded by like the fossil fuel industry.
yeah.
Or like all of like the healthcare, the private healthcare options, access, all the ways people are trying to say Medicare for all without saying Medicare for all.
Yeah.
All that shit it's just because people are like being bought by like lobbyists who depend on the private insurance market to make fucking money.
Yeah.
And a good businessman, to bring this back around, would take a little bit of money and just put it into that because they know it's profitable and it's going to grow. And a good businessman takes a little bit of money and puts it all.
A good businessman isn't a good man.
It's not. No,
Facts.
it's like the.
That's facts. What good businessman is a good person?
Well, that just means I'm going to get as much as possible without giving, or get as much without giving, or with giving as little as possible.
Yeah. And we're back. That's like the counter argument is that okay, but all right, so admit that he's right in that.
And that what?
I don't want to force you to admit he's right.
No,
But admit that
no,
he's
say
right
it, say it.
in
Admit that I'm right.
That
At
he took the
E.J.
14
Watson.
million and made it to billions or whatever. And so that in that perspective, he took what he had and made more of it. And that is quote unquote a good businessman. But he's a piece of shit.
Let me argue. Let me just push back on this a little bit.
I never
Yes.
disagreed with that.
I really want to do some look look up the numbers of like what he's lost.
Niggas act like they got access to fucking Donald Trump's fucking Fifth Third account. Like we don't know how much money he got to his name.
We don't. But that does. Knowing that number will be a bearing on how good of a businessman he is. Because if he started with a huge empire with 14 million, I read somewhere he was a millionaire by age like 3, based on like his dad giving him money.
Yeah, that's like the Kanye West kids.
Yeah, exactly. So, if he took all of the money that he had and all of the things like the apartment complex that he inherited from his father, if he just took all of that money and put it in the bank and let it grow interest, it would be worth more than what he's worth right now. He did things, businessman things, and like, because you gotta, counting for like inflation, counting for like what do you call that shit? Interest. Yeah, interest. Like, he did things that worked against that naturally happening, where his money just grows. He fucked it up.
He did too much blow, bro. Like
He doesn't-
everything, all his like business ventures, you could tell like were like blow ventures, bro. Like it's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start a school. You know what I mean? Like it's just like,
Yeah.
Dude, we should start a school.
yeah, it seems
What
like
are
a
we
great
doing?
idea
What
at
are
the
we
time.
doing?
Yeah, it's just like, who just starts a school, bro? Like
You like that
fucking
steak?
Master
I'm gonna
P.
start a steak company.
yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Like it's, I don't know, G.
I mean, look at all the places he's had to close hotels and shit like that. Like,
Yeah, like what's
Trump building in Chicago is
what is he in debt
got.
versus what he has is what we need to know. Which
What-
is we need to see his fucking papers.
yeah, and he won't release them
Right.
because
Why wouldn't he?
here's where I will agree. Here's where EJ, you are 100% right.
Say it one more time.
Where EJ, you are 100% right about this. And if you clip this, I swear to fucking God, you clip this and put it on your fucking
You're
Instagram
insuring it now
with
He
a
runs
picture
the
of
clips.
me.
Oh yeah, I will. Yeah,
He's gonna pick a dumb
do
picture of you,
yeah,
too, and
right.
everything.
Well, my podcast, Big Time Garbage, it's just sneaking
Cut
into
that
the.
out.
Oh man, but like,
fuck big time.
yeah. So you're right in that, like, he's a good businessman, and that he takes all of the measures he is allowed to take to not pay taxes, to maximize profits and keep his like public image like up.
Yeah.
He's sold the brand of Trump to all of these fucking Trump people. That's being a good salesman.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't say much about the clientele or the.
What about his books? How they doing?
Oh, the book that he didn't write, the Art of the Deal.
Dude,
I ever
opened
tell-
that up in the library one time, and
Yeah.
$1 fell out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Swear to God.
Every time I go to the library, I open it up. Swear to God.
This is a bit, Nick. This is every
it's
now
not.
and then.
You guys want to
Nick.
hear a bit that I wrote?
Yeah.
All right, Bit Mercer, everybody. Let's
Bit
get
Mercer. All right. Hey, I'm writing a book about stand-up comedy called The Art of What's the Deal.
It.
Yeah.
Yo,
Man.
the Bit Mercer, everybody,
That's
ladies
funny.
and gentlemen. That's fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
But look, man, Donald Trump, he's a grifter.
What does that mean?
He's
Director and a grimy person.
He's one of those people who would be like, "Hey, you want to buy some wind insurance?" And then he skips town. Or
He's
guys
one of
like
those, yeah.
the guy, yeah.
Selling the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Mm-hmm.
The dude with the big teeth.
But yeah, and he is now the president, and it's not because he's a good businessman; it's because he's a good celebrity.
Yeah.
Dude. It's been so long where I think I would have had an answer by now, but I still don't understand. I guess the only thing it could come down to logically is that people don't care how full of shit he is.
No,
They
I think
don't.
they like
and
being
it's
lied
just,
to.
They,
I don't know if
it's not
people
that they
don't
like
ke-
being lied to. They wanted a monkey wrench in the system.
Dude, do you think people don't care how full of shit he is? Or do you think people
They're dumb.
genuinely don't
No,
know?
there's no way. There's
Yeah,
no way.
I
He's
feel
that
like
dumb.
I think people might be this dumb,
There
bro.
are a few.
Sometimes, yeah.
I don't want to put a number on it, but exactly 7% of people.
I forgot that that's your thing.
yeah.
Oh yeah, making up shit. Hell yeah! So shout out to the ride along. This is the way of our.
Yeah.
This is our I don't know what to call it.
Dude.
But like, I think people are. I think people be believing what he say, bro. Like you.
Yeah.
But do you listen to what he
go
says?
to these rallies. These rallies are thousands of people are at these things because they're not like, oh, he's full of shit, but he's for me. No, these
But they're
motherfuckers
disconnected.
believe
Dude,
this
they are-
guy. They believe Bernie. They believe fucking whoever the fuck they
He
going to
can't
see.
bomb, though. Why won't he bomb?
He can't bomb. He's fucking hilarious. If you watch the fucking video of his rallies, it's fucking insane, and it's fucking
He's
hilarious
fucking destroying.
too.
But like
And
he's saying
Josh
dumb
Adams style.
shit.
he's not saying anything about like actual policy.
Anything.
He's just a
Riffing.
cheerleader for America. And he's going like, "Oh, we did fantastic."
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
oh, they don't want to say that we did a good job, but we did a good job.
Yeah, and they're just
We love it, don't we,
folks?
folks?
It's like
Look at this. How many?
I love black men.
I literally
Look at
watched
this
him
black guy.
say, he goes, what is this, your 13th, 14th Trump rally? What does your husband say about it?
He's doing crowd work.
He's doing fucking crowd work. And it's not that
What
they're like,
else?
it's not like they're like, oh, I agree with him. They're like, this is fucking awesome, and he's the president, and he's cool, and he's making a case for like.
That's what I'm saying. People believe that shit, dog.
Dude, it's a fucking it's.
You ever talk to a Trump supporter?
Yes, at the Independent Comedy Club.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think a Trump supporter would ever step foot in that place.
Dude, it was crazy. I
Really?
couldn't believe that how it started and where it went so quickly.
Really?
I forget how it even came up, but it was like this older white woman with her husband.
Mm-hmm.
I think they came to the club because they Googled it,
Yeah.
and then she said she's like, what? Or somebody said something bad about Democrats, and I was like, haha, yeah.
Yeah.
And then this lady was like,
What you meant Republicans?
no, Democrats. And
She was like, finally, somebody's speaking out against Democrats because all we hear about is, fuck Trump and Trump this, and I think he's a great president.
And that's another thing. We're all talking shit constantly. Like they're constantly hearing people talk shit about Trump, and it's making it worse for them too.
Most famous people are not, they're either I fucking hate Trump, or they can't say that they are for Trump because it's gonna fuck their brand up.
yeah, man. It'll fucking fuck your brand up for sure.
Feels toxic. The whole thing just feels like we're going down as a society, dude. Because he's an idiot.
It's
and,
crazy.
and people love it.
Emily's fucking whole family, well, not whole family, but her stepdad's one of them like staunch fucking Trump support. Like
I love the ones that try to justify it too. You know,
Yeah.
shut up. We get it. You like it.
Yeah.
son, this nigga
Don't
came,
put any logic.
bro.
on it,
This sorry, I just set up for this. It's fucking I forget where I was, but
Thanksgiving?
It might have been, but he was talking to me, or he was talking to like Emily or something. He's like, yeah, I took Ben, this is Emily's little brother. He's like, I took Ben to a Trump rally, and he looks at me. He was like, it was just for the experience, all right. And I was just like, don't try to sit here and like.
He looked at you.
Yeah, and I was just like, bro, if you be a Trump supporter, dog. Don't be like, don't try to fucking back down because you like.
And we're driving past it. We're like, oh, what the hell is this? Let's just check it out. And
I
go
like these
inside.
hats that they're wearing.
Right,
Let's
exactly.
see if we can get
I mean, it
one.
only cost $35 to get in, but what the hell? I thought, why
Fuck
not?
it. This
Son.
Trump character.
This
That's
nigga has got a membership, like a gold member. I seen he's like one of those. Like he got like a Trump Patreon or some shit, dog. You fucking paying for it, bro.
Man, it's just fucking.
I'm like, go ahead, dog. Do your thing.
And then they log on to Netflix, that same person, and they see a show called Dear White People, and they're like, "That's it. I'm going for Trump."
yeah,
Like there's a lot of little shit like that. Like so one person bitches about something on Facebook or on Twitter about something,
And
and
that's
they make it
everybody.
into a big whole like the SJWs are going wild.
Yeah.
And it's very attractive. I get it. Like it's very attractive to look into that bitch and be like, "Shut up, you're annoying." But I know how these people that are already on Trump's side see it, and it's got to be. You know, they watch people like probably Steven Crowder and fucking Ben Shapiro, and me and you should talk about that one time.
Oh, I'm opening up for Steven Crowder. At the.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Well,
it's
yeah.
like it's just pretend I said Drew Brees.
Brett Mercer's opening up for Drew Brees.
Brett Favre.
I'm not actually doing that. I just put it on Facebook, and my mom called me, and she's like, "Oh, how'd you get that gig?" And I was like, "Oh, I just lied. I just lied about the gig." But what's going to be interesting to watch is tomorrow is Super Tuesday. We were talking about this before.
Yeah.
This is kind of going to be the deciding day of who's going to be the fucking Democrat guy. And if it's Bernie Sanders, I think he's got a fucking real good shot at winning, because a lot of these people who are voting for Trump because of the things that he was saying in his first term, they're definitely going to go for Sanders.
It's like another monkey wrench in the system.
Yeah.
But in the opposite way.
Yeah.
With actual like ideas kind of, yeah.
He's the D-monkey wrenchifier.
The D-monkey
Yeah.
wrenchifier.
You should coin that.
You should.
D-monkey wrenchifier? I am the D-monkey wrenchifier 5,000, all right?
People are sick and tired of paying a nickel. Dude, I was messaging Brett about that. Like, he's got to stop using a nickel.
Yeah.
He uses a nickel for every time.
Don't pay a nickel.
Yeah.
It just sounds the best
It
in his
does.
accent.
A dime doesn't
Yeah.
sound good.
Yeah. He uses dime from time to time,
Does
but
he?
I think he's found that nickel works better.
Yeah, the polls are saying people like when you say nickel.
Because it's like the N word, bro. It just roll off the tongue. It's,
People are
Bigger
sick
nickel.
and we were talking about sick and tired too.
Yeah,
right?
sick and
people
tired.
sick and tired. Some
sick
people are just
and
sick.
tired.
Yeah.
Others are just tired.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's a combination of the two.
We're just gonna shorten it up and say sick and tired of paying 5 pennies.
Yeah. Oh man.
damn. Well, shit.
And by the way,
Yeah.
By
yeah, dude, I love Bernie.
But what's crazy is, real quick, I was just like watching all the Democrat primary shit, and that I kind of forget that Trump is around and still doing speeches and shit.
Yeah.
Because when I was kind of blown away, and then this happens every couple weeks where it hits me again. Where it's oh fuck, Trump's the fucking president. He did it.
Where do these rallies be at, bro? I ain't never seen
He did one recently, Grand Rapids.
like
I
a
think.
poster for a rally, for any rally, like a Sanders.
They know
rally.
your YouTube
Yeah.
views and they don't advertise you.
Nah.
There's an Elizabeth Warren one tomorrow at the Eastern Market.
If you listen to hip hop, they don't send it to you.
Yeah.
At all. Mercer still gets them for some reason.
Yeah.
Hey, I like hip hop.
I like
What'd you call it? I like the hippity.
I like the hip hop. I like the hip to jump.
I like K-pop, hip hop.
I like the punk rock and mix it with the hip hop.
The
Yeah.
punk. The.
That's,
the punk rock.
Man, fuck, dude.
What
Shit.
about when people say, I've been hearing this way too much and it makes me angry. When people say, I don't think he's going to leave if he loses. They're going to fucking shut up. They're going to
What do you
make
mean?
him leave.
What do you mean leave?
not gonna leave the
People
White
genuinely think that if he sure he'll try, but they're gonna people are saying that if he doesn't win the election, he won't leave the White House.
Who's he?
Trump.
You won't leave. You have
That he
to
won't.
leave.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I've heard this a lot.
I made an executive order at the last minute that I get to live here forever, and Bernie can do the White House from one of his 3 houses.
Right. Well, not literally. They're not worried about him physically leaving the White House, but they're you've heard this too.
I'm
People
getting
are-
reports that Donald Trump has locked the door of the Oval Office
Yeah,
and
yeah.
refuses to come out. He has made a sign and he hung it on the door that says
No
no
girls."
journalists, especially
Girls not allowed.
Girls not allowed.
In crayon.
Oh shit.
Dude, but the military's gonna go in there and dude, I want to see him get off on a helicopter. I wanted him impeached so we can see him get on a helicopter and go. Is that do they still do that?
I don't know. I don't know how we haven't seen somebody removed from office in a long time, which
They
means
should just make him jog away.
man, they should just follow him around with a fucking. I was trying to do it like a joke about this, where basically, the media should just, they should just follow him around like a reality TV show,
All day?
which they do, but it should be edited within the style of
Dude.
confessionals and all that shit.
As much as they could,
Yeah.
they should.
yeah.
Donald Trump would be a great TV show.
Have you ever
We need
seen
those
The
N-word
Apprentice?
tapes.
Huh?
Have you ever seen The Apprentice?
Nah.
I've never watched it either, but
My parents used to watch this shit.
In high school, our teacher of business management used to make us watch it.
Really?
Jesus
Once a week.
Christ.
Yeah.
See, successful. You watch a successful businessman for a class, and then write a report about a successful businessman named Donald J. Trump.
Yeah.
He out here freeing black bitches out of jail and fucking.
Right.
Man,
I heard Mama told he's about to free Kwame. He's thinking about freeing Kwame. You hear that?
Oh, wow.
For what?
The black vote.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, shout out to Detroit, son. Hey,
Oh my
bro, if
God.
you free Kwame, I still ain't voting. But
Can't be texting.
but it'd be cool.
He's gonna
It'd
let him out. Be like, don't be
hilarious.
texting bitches no more.
Right.
Go on, Con.
Oh my
Pass
God.
him on the ass.
Did you ever? There was this one time I was. Do you know Mike Bonner?
Yeah.
You know how he's got that radio show?
Yeah.
He asked me to be on it one time.
Did you do it?
I did, and it's a fucking live ass radio show. So we're sitting there. It's me and I think Heather J and somebody else was there, but somebody calls in and they're like, I want to ask each of the panelists very bluntly, do you think Kwame Kilpatrick was innocent? And I was just like, oh boy.
As the white man on this
Yeah,
show.
Mike handled it very well. He's he kind of interjected, but I was just like, I don't know, I don't know, whatever.
I'd like to just say that OJ did it.
Right.
I will not make a statement at this.
I don't want to get racial, but
Damn.
OJ murdered that.
Yeah.
bitch.
OJ murked that bitch.
That would be so fucking funny if Trump pardoned Kwame.
Kwame Kilpatrick. That'd be great for this. Would it be good for the city?
I don't know.
Would it matter?
I don't think it would really matter. I feel like he's got like I feel like most people see him as like a crook or whatever.
Yeah.
And
What do you do when you get out after being in that bitch?
and
You can't go back to politics. Like would you go start back open mic politicking?
I guess you could open up for a Trump rally. They have like undercars. There's like a whole fucking show. They really have people come out before.
They got a feature,
Dude,
it's
it's
act.
yeah.
What's the feature? A fucking alderman or some shit?
I mean, it depends. A lot of times it's like like
Funny as hell, dog.
have you ever heard of Diamond and Silk?
Those are the two black ladies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know they've opened up for him before. Opened up. Dude, I'm gonna try to get a
Bring
guest
him on the road
spot.
with them. Yeah. Hey, y'all got any openings on this Trump rally, bro? Like,
Yeah.
let me get a guestie, dog.
Yeah, man. Come on. All right.
Damn.
All right, I'll get out of here on this.
They
We're
come
going to
out-
keep on winning. All right.
the fucking Diamond and Silk girls. They go out. They're like, so I know what you guys are thinking. That's right. Or a little bit about myself.
You know, I've never done a political rally before, but I think this is my first time, and it's going to be a lot like the first time I had sex, you know?
Just short and quick, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
No one's laughing or whatever.
Oh, dude.
That's so fucking... Yeah, it's weird. I kind of...
You think you could kill at a Trump rally? Could you do comedy at a Trump rally? How would you do? If they brought you out if they booked you as the comedian for a Trump rally.
I think I'd do pretty well.
Think so?
I think I could write a Trump catered set, where I make a lot of jokes about like the thing is what the Trump people have in common with like the far left people in the United States is that they both have a great disdain for the establishment Democrats.
So if I have to break this down for what?
The establishment Democrats, like the Democratic establishment and the media. So if I go up there and I make fun of like CNN and Nancy Pelosi and fucking Chuck Schumer and fucking like Amy Klobuchar and like
so that's the angle you would take is like, okay, I'm going to just make fun of the people that I low key support.
Yeah, not low key support like the parts of the Democratic Party that I fucking despise. You know?
How do you think you would do if you went up at a Trump rally and they knew you were an anti-Trumper?
I think I'd be able to get them back.
You think so?
I'd go up there and be like, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Kick it!
Imagine that. Sex in cans. You'd be shoplifting and shit. No longer should this happen. You know? Man, I would, or maybe I would do it like the Bill Burr versus Philadelphia thing.
Oh, fuck all you. I
Yeah.
hope you guys get weak as you're going to your fucking...
You fucking Mike Pence, stupid ass piece of shit,
right.
Mike Pence, and his
Mike-
fucking hotels,
This fucking-
and 14 minutes.
This fucking eye bleeding motherfucker. I hope all your fucking eyes bleed. This fucking...
Oh man,
You know who would beat Trump? Judge Judy.
Judge Judy is in the pocket or in it for Bloomberg.
Of course.
She's like a big Bloomberg head for some reason. I think.
Typical
Typical what? Judge?
Jew.
Is she Jewish?
Judith Scheimler. She says it all the time. She's like, "You think a Jewish mother doesn't know when a kid's lying? You're full of baloney."
Yeah, I think a lot of mothers don't know when their kids are lying.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Motherfuckers think they got motherly intuition. I'm like, no, you don't. I got away with mad shit. Like, get the
I think girls do have a intuition.
No, they don't.
I do.
No, the fuck they
I
don't.
think no. Here's what I think it is. If I'm being completely honest,
What?
I think there's a lot of misses. There's a lot of there's an intuition where a lot of time there's a problem when there isn't a problem.
That's why it's misses. That's why they call it MRS. Period. Misses.
There's a lot of
That's where it comes from.
misses.
Mistresses.
Yeah.
Mistresses. Mistress Mercer.
But you're thinking
Mistress
sometimes
Mercer.
it can really.
Yeah, sometimes they guess right. Yeah.
So that's like this. What with fucking anything? You're wrong most of the time.
Yeah, it's like
Whereas
Trump being a businessman. You know,
Yeah.
it's like he fucking fails most of the
So
time.
women are
You
Trump.
already said I was right about that.
Yeah.
Say it again out loud. Say it all. Say the whole thing. Like a Tribe Called Quest.
EJ Watson of the Ride Along podcast and producer of the Independent Comedy Club.
Fucking dick. Why does that bother me so much?
Oh, just because it doesn't.
Even when I'm not at the indie, like it still bothers me. But I don't fucking know. That's stupid.
But
What
yeah,
were you saying? I was right. Yeah.
you were right that he is a good businessman. If we agree that being a good businessman is evil and rotten to its core,
I will totally believe. I'll totally agree with that.
Okay.
You're right about that.
has he made a lot of money? No. Is he as rich as he says he is? I would say no, he's not.
Damn.
Who knows?
I've been kind of quiet this whole time.
Only God in him.
I was
and the IRS
Yeah.
Damn. I was.
Yeah. Why doesn't the IRS just put it out?
because they don't want people to know that you can get away with paying that little in taxes. I would
Speaking
imagine.
of IRS, shout out. Can I get my tax refund back? I've been checking daily. Please, just send it.
I don't know if I'm gonna get a tax return because I ain't paid my student loans.
I've literally been checking at least twice a
Really,
day. Yeah.
dog.
Damn.
I had my phone died. I wanted to talk to y'all about this
It's 6:32, by the way.
It's 6:30. Fuck, how long we been going? Fucking
So I'll pull up this article.
Brett, did you get to see Lizzo?
I didn't see her in real life, but I was at home. Dude, I was at home, like on the couch, chilling, and I see the group chat starting to blow up with like,
Yeah.
God, I think Lizzo's here. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking right. And then like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then,
It's a fucking.
then she sends a picture, and like fucking Lizzo's like right in front of a big time garbage sticker. It's
That was
the
great.
funniest.
Good crowd.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
DJ and Johanna text me saying Lizzo's here, and I'm like, same thing. Okay, yeah.
I
And they're like, no,
called this nigga Dick like,
It's-
bruh.
come do your joke.
I told Nick, I will literally give you every dollar to my name.
Dude,
I
that's
would
so
have done
cool
it
that she
too, bro.
came. That's so cool that she came there.
Yeah,
It really is.
fucking crazy.
I was like, dog, that is the least fucking like starstruck I've ever felt, bruh. Like it's like she is a megastar right now, dude,
Yeah.
and I didn't give a.
You don't have a
fuck.
connection to it, yeah.
I didn't
Drew
give-
Brees walked in.
If Drew Brees walked in, I'd
You'd be like,
give
why
more
are
of
you
a
here?
yeah, I give more of a fuck, yes, but like
I
yeah,
can't think of any place where Lizzo would get more props than Planet Ant.
motherfuckers
in
going up.
Hampshire.
Oh, people were
Right
like
on.
crying.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, I literally, that is like the spot where I feel like she would get.
Yeah, she would
Mauled.
murder. She fucking dog motherfuckers coming like, you are my queen. Oh, I just everything. You are everything to me. I'm just like, relax, bitch.
You should have been like, name 2 songs.
She only got like 2 songs.
Well, for me, I don't even know the one.
I don't know.
I'm
I only know
that's-
the
it's
one.
a dope
Yeah.
ass song. I'm sure she's good. I'm sure she's got. I'm gonna listen to that whole album.
I saw her live in concert.
Did you really?
Yeah.
She opened up for Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Opening the Trump rally with Diamond and Silk.
Diamond
the fucking
Silk
Black
and Lizzo.
Bitch tour. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Why the clean's great till they gotta be.
just
Lock her up.
Damn.
the plus size black women tour.
Bum
her
bum.
Dude, that would be so funny if Lizzo's next single that comes out and it's just called Lock Her Up. Oh my God.
Did
But
you watch any comedy?
yeah, she came. There was like
She kind
somebody.
of fucked up Max's set for real.
Damn.
Cause like motherfuckers once motherfuckers realized it was her, it was over with. Now
Yeah.
motherfuckers just on their phones and whispering like, "Oh my God, Lizzo's here." You know what I'm saying? They not paying no attention.
Dude, imagine being her
Yeah.
and that you knowing that that's happening.
you can't hide either.
Yeah.
She
Like-
definitely can't hide. That's a big bitch. She is huge.
That's
She
what I
fucking.
meant.
She's,
Thank you for that.
Yeah, oh, I caught it, bro. You can't. She can't hide at all. Kevin Hart can hide.
Put a
bro.
hat on. Think you're like,
It's like
Kevin
no.
Hart hiding. But like,
That bitch is large, bro. I knew she was a big girl, but she's like 6 foot.
She's like
Really?
Yeah, she's big. I don't know if she might have had heels on. I don't remember, but she's that bitch is huge, bro.
Yeah, she probably
Dama
knocked me
Su,
out.
bro.
Sounds like she's 150% that bitch. No, I'm sorry.
For real.
turns out
She is
yeah.
100.
geographic region.
Yeah, but yeah, I saw it like I saw her at Mopop, and like the vibe in the crowd was unlike any other show I've ever
What you mean?
seen. Like it was like all girls, and they're all like
White.
yeah, not all of them, but a large majority of them they were just like holding on to their friends, and they were like screaming along to every word and like going fucking ape shit. And like usually it's like at shows it's like a bunch of dudes just softly nodding their head, and like the festival atmosphere, you know. And it's just like people are just chilling and whatever, you know. There's people up front who are loving it, but this is like I was walking like just a sea of young girls and
Young
women,
white
just
bitches going crazy.
and I was like, this is like I was like,
And Beyonce's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right.
Beyonce's like, what the fuck?
I was a-
Why am I working out?
singular white man walking through it, just going like, sorry.
Sorry.
I
Didn't even notice you.
had to get to the other stage to get a good fucking spot for Vampire Weekend, which is the Lizzo for white guys. Like
That's what I was about to say, dude.
yeah,
That
Vampire Weekend.
it's the Lizzo for white dudes, you know. That's so funny, man.
Dude, fucking
That
yeah.
is.
That shit was fucking crazy. Like how motherfuckers were just standing over.
Who would it be for you? Would there be somebody?
That you'd run?
I'd be freaking out if they was at the independent comedy club
Yeah.
and they weren't performing.
Oh,
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of people for me.
It'd be
There'd be a million of them. Jay-Z.
nah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You wouldn't freak out if
I'm not
Jay-Z
gonna freak out.
Not freak out. Or you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
I gotta get a picture with this. Who am I gonna walk up to and be like, I gotta get Eminem?
Yeah.
Let's try to get him to the club.
Even though
Try.
he's notoriously the type that would like.
That's gonna. He has multiple songs about how he's gonna. How he does not want to take
I'd
a
wait
picture
till he
with
got
me.
in the stall and asked him.
But I can't take a shit. I'll just listen to it.
Bad tune.
But I don't know who there's Bill Burr,
Yeah.
but he's a comic, so like he probably go up and
Yeah,
be talking.
that's
to
different.
Yeah.
But like I'm talking like somebody who's like Wayne, Lil Wayne maybe. I think Lil Wayne would be the dude.
Dude, I'd kind of freak out a little bit.
I kind of freak out if Lil Wayne was there. But I kind of pull back because I'd be like, damn, you are little as hell, bro.
You wouldn't respect him as much because he's little.
Son,
Like,
I think
told you my name.
I think some celebrities I don't want to see how short they are. Like when Todd Berry was at Trixie's, I'm like, you a little nigga, dog. God damn. Like, it's hard to take you seriously a little bit, bro. Like it's like,
Man, that's crazy. That makes no logical sense either. That's like Mercer when I was telling you about like Elizabeth Warren. But I'm dead serious when I say this. Her voice to the core. Go on, do it.
No. Why would it be
Shrill.
that my shrill voice is doing something to you? I think you should really look at that. Examine that.
You know what, Miss Warren? I think you're right, and I think that's very shallow of me. But I gotta be honest with you. It's not that I want a strong leader with a strong voice. I just don't like it. I don't like your voice, and therefore I can't look past it. Like you could be Mother Teresa. I just don't like what you do. I don't like what you say. It innately in my core bothers me.
No, look, Elizabeth Warren is a good friend of mine.
Bernie, who let you in on this?
I did you see? I just shushed Elizabeth Warren so I could answer
You're
this question
mansplaining,
myself. Of
Bernie.
course, yes, well, of course. I don't want any woman to spend a nickel of time. That means 5 minutes. People are sick and tired of hearing Elizabeth speak.
Yeah. She's like, hey.
Thank you, Bernie. Thank you. I'm gonna not drop out for some reason.
Why would you thank him? He just said people are sick and tired of hearing you speak. Is that your car starting up?
Oh shit! I always forget to do that in the
I was
bit.
trying to come in as Kwame, but I don't know what his voice is. I was like,
Probably something like yours.
I was like, oh, yeah, Kwame used to release me. Or Trump released me. I'm Kwame. All right.
Hey, hold on, this bitch texting me.
Yeah.
Kwame killed Patrick. Kwame.
That's a dope ass name, dog.
Man,
Yeah, it's
Coleman,
hard to take.
Coleman
it's-
Young was a good mayor. He can't be
I don't
writing
know
letters
shit
to
about-
bitches.
I don't know shit about
oh
Kwame.
yeah, was that the guy who?
He's the guy before Kwame.
Yeah. Who's
that
the
got taken out.
John? I can't remember.
John Wayne Gacy. I don't know who's that.
John Wayne Gacy was the. I think he was the clown murderer.
Yep. He had like
Yeah.
kids in his males, young boy males, hidden in his basement, and he was a clown, professional, like literally a clown. He'd go to kids' parties, dress up as a clown, but he was also like a murderer and had not hundreds, but a lot of bodies.
Yeah, just real
Is niggas
Joker
still
energy.
clowns?
What?
Are
People are still clowns, probably, right?
is
That's a
cl-
good
is a
question.
Is a clown business like still going?
Donald
college.
Trump's president, so you tell me, folks. Come on.
There he is.
I think we should have done that.
We should. How long you been going? Oh, you got
An
to
hour.
dip.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. You know, I don't mind. Just keep this podcast short and sweet.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's,
Oh,
you got anything coming up, Brett?
yeah. Hold on. Let me pull out the old notes app so I can see what I got coming up.
Shit, dog. Niggas is not booking me.
Okay. Yeah. He financed the parts of his business portfolio that he didn't inherit from Fred Trump by taking on huge loans. During the recession of the early 1990s, 4 of his highly indebted businesses declared bankruptcy. 3 casinos in Atlantic City, in the Plaza Hotel on 5th Avenue.
Did you have that pulled up already?
Shit,
before-
that wasn't my dates. Hold on, these are my dates. Sorry.
Like he had that pulled up.
Trump's
that-
core
I'm
businesses lost money every single year from 1985 to 1994.
Let me see the Google search. Is it just your Google search is just how much money has Trump lost? Is that's your fucking Google search? You fucking dick. Of course.
I'm just fucking around. What is this coming out tomorrow?
Low key. Shit, it might come out tonight for real.
Ooh, shit. So yeah, this.
It's gonna come out by at least Wednesday. Let's say Wednesday.
All right, tight. It's and Wednesday I'm gonna be at Lynch's opening for Brent Terhune. That's gonna be tight as fuck.
Lynch's. Shout out to Lynch's.
Hell yeah. The 5th we're premiering our fucking big time garbage cooking show.
I heard about that.
At Thursday Night Live, and
Yeah.
then I think I'll be at the Indy that night too. And
Yeah,
then
somebody's in the Indy on Thursday, I think.
yeah,
That's
Ian
yeah.
Abramson.
Huh?
I think
Ian
it's-
Aberson and Zach Peterson. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tight show.
Yeah.
Doing some shit. Oh, and then I'll be at the Independent on Saturday as well for the cocktail hour.
Cocktail hour, baby.
Yeah.
We're back. We're back in March.
Max on Monday, dude. I've got fucking goddamn it. I got too many shows.
Look at him getting booked.
I know.
Getting paid.
Put myself out there a little bit,
Yeah.
and now I just like
Too-
I don't want to fucking drive.
What you got, Nick?
The 20th, March 20th, I'll be at Riders in Midland, featuring for Bill Bouchard.
Nice.
And on the 21st, I'll be at the Alano Club in
Shut up.
Macomb County. Pretty sure, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that's the one that I used to go like as way too young of a kid with my dad too.
I've done the Alano Club. That's a dry bar. That's like a.
It's like fake meat.
Yeah, it's a dry bar. It's a bar,
Yeah,
but for recovering alcoholics.
it's a bar atmosphere. You've done that one in Macomb. Is there like 3 pool tables in the back? No pool tables at all.
There might have been. I don't remember.
Dude,
I
I
remember
really
it was a
hope
lot
this
of
is
it was
that
a lot
same
of
one,
fucking people
so I
there.
can go in there and yeah. Anyway,
But it's fucking weird.
That's all really.
I was mad as hell. I went to the liquor store and was like, "Oh, I'm about to go get a beer and drink it in the car." Like it's called Alano Club. I thought it was. I didn't realize it was a fucking.
You didn't know?
I didn't know what it was. No.
Oh my god! And you're like, you got there, you saw a bar, you're like, word. You went up there, like, let me get a beer. Like, we got Mountain Dew.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, fuck you guys.
They
Who-
literally have a bar atmosphere, but with no, yeah.
I'm like,
They
I'm
even-
trying to relapse tonight because I'm fucking. I need some, bro.
Dude, they probably like I can't drive. Just like add to the vibe.
Who can
Yeah.
drive me home? And all
Yeah.
their hands rise up.
Yeah. It's like, oh, 3 o'clock, time to fight.
Yeah.
Man.
A lot of niggas from prison in that place.
Gonna be a lot of leather jackets for sure.
Yeah. All I got, I think I'm hosting for Ken Witt's Golf this Friday.
Fuck yeah.
And then, yeah, just follow me on Instagram, EJ111, because I ain't really got no shows coming up like that for real. I'm going to be in Toledo tonight.
Ooh.
The Beer Stube.
Nice.
And then I'm going to catch me at your local open mics. But don't go to those shows because that's like, oh, I want to go see Allen Iverson. And you go to practice, all right?
Yeah.
He's not going to show up, all right? That has been the Ride Along podcast with multiple A's. Fucking
S2.
Brett Mercer,
Two
thank
A's.
you for coming to the podcast.
Oh, thanks for having
Sorry,
me.
Johanna couldn't be here. Even though she here, she couldn't
Sorry,
be
we gotta
here.
cut it.
Johanna's
short,
been
too.
holding the microphone the entire time, just hasn't said anything.
Yeah, Johanna just likes to govern. All right, well, yeah, sorry this is a short episode, but we going to be back. Like, subscribe, share, and we might be accepting donations soon. Stay tuned for that. And thank you, Ride Along Nation. Listen to the Big Time Garbage podcast. And
After you listen to the Ride Along podcast with 2 A's.
Yeah.
after you listen to like 3 episodes of ours first, and then go to
3-to-1 ratio, I think is fair.
and then listen to the Big Time Garbage episodes with the ones with me and the ones with Nick. That has been the podcast. Goodbye, everybody.
How many nights you gotta sleep for you to live? Better make sure how you come and be legit. When we walking lights go off, this shit get lit. Came in this bitch holding up a fist. More power to my niggas who ain't quit. Smoking sour flowers sitting in the field. That's a rare sight. Catch a flick, well you know, back up. We might talk some big shit, then we gon' back up. Watch the tables turn, now they guessing. Watch them act, trying to limit drama. Fill up on transactions, give it back and play a factor. Need some makers in the valley, need that shit and need a tractor. And a trailer, Bag of worker out 2 hours later, I'm a trainer, 2 hours later, I'm a trainer. Double shot, spark the gas quicker. Wreaking havoc, I got the party tragic. I'm cutting up the cabbage, nigga. Throw it past the glass, cutting to the basket. Niggas in the background, they just some ad-libs. Shorty got the fat kitty cat, I'm trying to splash. And she was so cold, I had to stroke it with a passion. Yeah, Gorilla Glue in 42, freaky old magnet. She bust it down like she working V-Live or Magic. City, we relaxing, niggas Oscar-worthy acting. And we napping on niggas who yapping, came back shit with action. Came back. Shorty had a blast, she was riding with the captain. How many nights you gotta sleep for you to live? Better make sure how you come and be legit. When we walking lights go off, this shit get lit. Came in this bitch holding up a fist. More power to my niggas who ain't quit. Smoking sour flowers sitting in the field. That's a rare sight. Catch a flick, well you know, back up. We might talk some big shit, then we gon' back up. Watch the tables turn, now they guessing. Watch them act, trying to limit drama. Fill up on transactions, give it back and play a factor. Need some makers in the valley, need that shit and need a tractor. And a trailer, Bag of worker out 2 hours later, I'm a trainer, 2 hours later.